Pharrell Williams. He is the new men's creative director at Louis Vuitton. Of course, we had the passing of Virgil Abloh, so there was a spot that needed filling. Of course, you will never be able to fully fill the shoes of Virgil, but this is a business. It runs. The show goes on, and somebody had to take that spot.
Yep.
Kanye had been released from all of his deals, but all of the anti-Semitic things started to happen, and it looked like there was no way in hell Kanye West was going to pick up the role as men's creative director over at Louis Vuitton.
Yep.
But it had to fall into someone's hands that could pick the ball up and do what needed to be done with it. So they gave that to Pharrell Williams.
And I don't think they could have had a better pick.
Hell no. Absolutely not. From the things that he's done from the beginning of the game, artistically, Bape, his own nerd shit, and just seeing Pharrell in the last 15 to 20 years, he's the epitome of fashion. He's the epitome of like abstract style. So picking up where Virgil left off, unless you're going with someone like, I know niggas don't know Phoebe Follow the way I'm talking about it, but like that, or Kanye or Pharrell or something, like somebody had to pick up in that type of style.
Facts. Somebody that's like already in that lane. I know what you mean. And it, like I said, it just couldn't be anybody, you know, a perfect person, bro. He just fits the mold. He already signed his contract and shit. This was on Wednesday or Tuesday. He's already met up with Louis Vuitton, put his name on the dotted line, man. So it's official. They say he's going to announce his first collection. It'll be revealed next June during the men's fashion week in Paris. So looking forward to that, man. I'm excited. You know, obviously this guy has style. This nigga is fashion. You know what I mean? So, but when you give him Louis Vuitton, Pharrell's about to take this shit to a whole nother level, bro. He's about to set fashion trends ahead for the next years, like the people you talked about, Kanye, Virgil.
You think Pharrell has what it takes to influence an entire generation?
Man, absolutely, I do.
Okay,
I really do. Like he just has that style to me, man. Like I said, I just don't think who else could they have chosen for this. I don't see anybody else now.
But I don't think, even in saying that, for Pharrell, I don't think it's going to be easy.
Why? Big shoes to fill, or you just saying for
big shoes to fill? You're stepping into the tip top of a brand new game. I mean, he's not brand new to the fashion game, but stepping into LV is different. Niggas didn't expect Virgil to pick up LV and do what he did with it.
Yeah.
And when you talk about influencing an entire generation and have them wearing clothes like Off-White, or having the entire world in your style of clothes like Yeezy, and even if you're not wearing Yeezy, you're mimicking what Yeezy's wearing in some different other, you're just in the Illuminati all black type shit. Like when you're doing shit like that, I think it's gonna take some time for him to, or for people to take to it the way you've seen it with Virgil and Kanye, because they've been, when you saw them start to take over, Kanye had already been in the fashion realm almost 10 years. That shit, when he got into fashion in 2011, 12, things like that, it wasn't until 2020 and 21 where you finally got to see the entire Yeezy thing get to take over everyone. I can't tell you how long Virgil had been in the game, but it took until 14, 15, 16 for you to see that Off-White X on everybody's shit. And then he got picked up by Louis Vuitton.
You don't see Pharrell doing that?
Yes, but I don't see him doing it in the next 2 to 3 years. I think if this is something Pharrell is really going to be diligent with, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, yes, he can change the style of clothing, but we're still in Kanye's time of style of clothing. Whether we like it or not, you're still in the big ass dad shoe. You're still in boots, even with the mischief shit. You're still coming off of the Balenciaga Croc. You still got the all black. Niggas are still dressing in the baggy shits. You got to have your own type of shit if you're gonna change it. And
do you see the way Pharrell dresses these days?
From time to time,
he got his own style. That's why I'm saying I don't think it'll be. I get you. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I just feel like Pharrell already got his own style. He's proven that he can do things.
He's got his own style.
So that's why I'm saying it'll be easy for me, it may take him a little longer, maybe another year or so compared to, you know, Virgil or Ye, but I don't think he's gonna have an issue. I think he's gonna just pick right up where this shit left off.
For me, I just think about it like some shit. Kanye has been, of course, he always dresses well, but niggas have wanted to be in whatever Kanye had on for years. When niggas saw Virgil, they wanted to be in whatever he had for years, to the point where they just started selling shit. He dresses nice, but like I've never sat and been like, oh, I want to be what he's in. Like Fabulous dresses nice and he's got style, but like I'm not. If he picked up like the head of Nike or Reebok, I'm not thinking Fabulous just influences the game. Well, I'm telling you.
What's it to say? You sure? I know.
Maybe hip hop fashion.
You're right.
But
I know what you're trying to get at, bro.
I don't know. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna need to see it for myself to know whether or not Pharrell can take the entire fashion game.
Mm-hmm. And maybe he doesn't take it over all the way like Ye or Virgil or anybody else took it over, but he's still gonna have that influence.
Well, the thing
you don't
is,
have to take it over. I know, like maybe we're comparing him to things that we shouldn't compare him to.
He doesn't have to take it over because he's already stepping into the #1 brand in luxury fashion or in designer fashion. So yeah, you're right. It's not like he has to come out with
He doesn't have to be Virgil.
He doesn't have to come out with the Pharrell LV.
Right.
He just has to make good design for LV.
Just add to it, right? Add to something that's already successful. Maybe that's what I should have led with at the beginning. That's how I kind of see it. Like he already has his type of style, and he's just gonna add to. They're just gonna put an LV on Pharrell. Everything that he already does right now.
That's a lot better.
You know,
I'm thinking in my head, Pharrell single-handedly changing the fashion game with his own brand.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Well, but just because I'm thinking in my head, he would have had to got that train started earlier in his career. Just like Kanye, he was 30 or 34 or some shit like that, or 35 when he started that. Yeah, but he's gonna put in work over there at LV.
For sure. I'm excited for him. This nigga doesn't age, by the way. This nigga looks like he's still like fucking back in the early 2000s, bro.
Yeah, and
he's like an alien.
The nigga, what I would say is he's finally started to age just a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit, bro. But he still look exactly how he looked when he was fucking with Snoop Dogg and like you said with Nerd back in the day, bro. So
and if the nigga wore a pair of sunglasses, you wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
He would look just like the same Pharrell from 2001.
Yeah.
That nigga was 19 for 30 years.
He's the alien, bro.
Like, how the fuck you turn 20 after 32 years?
Right. What do they say? 21 again? Is that what it is? People turn 20, 30 again. I forget. Ain't it a movie like
13 going on 30 or some shit like that?
Some shit like that, bro. I don't know.
Oh, 17 again? 17 the shit with Zac Efron?
Yeah.
No, that's Pharrell. That's Pharrell.